If I was to have to take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like that. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back run. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back run. Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Taste the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will be an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn into some Girl Scouts. That's it, shit, girls out. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted, mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed, yeah, it's just like y'all have been, like jogging in. I've been running, nothing speeding, that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in, where you debate who the best, but outside I'm white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, attention, get down again. Abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back run. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back run. Break it down. Sometimes I wonder what the old me say. If what? If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. You know, what's my name? What's my name? So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti bee, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack I treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. Yeah, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, but you can all. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you, my own kids, the brass. They can flick off, them and you are. You too, Paul, got two biggest movie calls. What you thought you saw, ain't what you saw. Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back run. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back run.
I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome, they want me to loan some. I made a fortune, they can't let that go none. I'm doing so much, that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, 'cause ain't nothing I She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. 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 All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me?
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. And this one goes out of bounds on the opening kickoff. That is a rough start for the kicker and his team as the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And this defense, they have come to play a second straight loss to start the game.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, tonight. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Field. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So, fourth down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now, a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
Here we go. That.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
12. Shot.
Right back to him on first down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Second down, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target.
Here we go.
The ball falls incomplete.
MT. 11 MT.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. His sixth touchdown now for the season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Gun. Start.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
11, Thomas. Start.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
On one, ready? Here we go. Here we go. 11. Start.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
11. Start.
Burrow here on second down. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball.
11.
He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Start.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, sir.
They bring the tight end in motion. His drive will start on the ground. That's on the big man, Cam Robinson. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second and 11.
Here we go. Press. Go straight. Right.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Here comes third and 6. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's A.J. Cole now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11, 11. Cut.
Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Here now, third and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Burrow finds Chase for a big one, and even 30 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Dot.
They bring Chase in motion.
Dot.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Twelve. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
Burrow working in the pistol. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Here we go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 12. Dot.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut.
Number 13 on the ball carrier. Patrick Queen on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
Here we go, son. Right.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
A tight end in motion now. Handoff here, up the middle. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
In motion now, it's Collins. Fields from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Behind.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven. Dot.
Burrow now. This is intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. Yards are hard to come by there. We'll work it down to the 37-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout, Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, never mind. Monday. Good night.
Throwing is Fields. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A 1st down on a gain of 11. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields operating out of the pistol. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, they go with their running back. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's get set. MT, 11 MT. Dot.
A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, here we go. 11 Thomas. 11. Dot.
Now, Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line
11,
for
11,
first
11.
down and 10.
Dot. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it. And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Dot.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Go.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Easy. Hey, Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34.
Out, let's go. Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion.
It's all right.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Yeah.
Fields. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This from an even 50 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Steelers will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On 2. 11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
To throw is Burrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath. Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go, son. Right.
Now a run on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Here we go, son. West right six. Right.
To throw is Fields. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go. Tonight.
It's first down, and they'll run. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Right.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. he's going to lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here we go.
3rd down and 9. In motion now, it's Collins. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Here we go, Zach. EQ. Zach.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Don't jump. Ready?
In motion now, it's Collins.
Zach.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive.
Here we go.
Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
551. 551. EQ. Right.
Fields to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. MT tape.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, shut. Right.
They'll try the right side this time. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Steelers.
Here we go. Good. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Up. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, son. Go.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the first down, just not here.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
His drive will start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2, ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Stop.
Now, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Gun.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd.
On 1, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Play action now for Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And here we go, 4th and inches.
Here we go.
Fields to throw for it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They put Pickens in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. On the run, McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. In motion now, it's Collins. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Here we go, Salt.
Now, Fields. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Here we go.
First and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
To win, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see.